Well, welcome back here to Costa Mesa, California. The sun is high in the sky, there are no clouds, and the morning fog has cleared out. Definitely in the high 70s, maybe getting into the low 80s here under the sun here in SoCal. Justin Burtis with you here on this Tuesday afternoon. Happy you are joining us for a clash between the top two teams in the Golden Bay Collegiate Softball League. Here in this summer, the West Coast Wild, their designated home team, and you see they are now on the field getting ready, taking on the Salty Waves, who are chasing them. Wild are 9-3. The Salty Waves are 7-4-1. Starter for the Wild, Mackenzie Warner. Her fifth start, ninth appearance, almost equal splits between all three pitchers for the Wild. Warner 2-1 with a save, 19 hits, 9 runs, 6 earned, 7 walks to 9 strikeouts, and a 1.826 ERA for the right-hander. She'll be throwing to Leah Griffel behind the plate. Addison Myers over at first, second base held down by Lily Rice. Harper Campanella starts at third with Maddie Lardizabal at shortstop. Jada Montoya is in left, McKenna Dare is in center, and Sophia Garcia is in right. It is 2-18 in the left field line, 2-15 down the right field line. Alina Foreman will lead it off for the Salty Waves, with Savannah Gatewood, left fielder, batting second. From third base, Alex Garcia bats third, while in the cleanup role is Allie Wolf from first base. Brooklyn House, the second baseman, bats fifth. Dylan Tapia starts at catcher and bats sixth. Melina Alfano bats seventh, plays shortstop. Kenny Thompson, center fielder, bats eighth. She's followed by Bailey Brancastaleja. First pitch at 1 o'clock straight up, and it's a ball. Sage Vandemark bats 10th. Yaya Orozco bats 11th, and Maddie Bellevaux is the starting pitcher for the Salty Waves. Second pitch, high to center field, caught by Dare, 1 out. Savannah Gatewood will hit next, the CBU player. White batting helmet, Mackenzie Warner's offering. First pitch, swing, foul territory, right side, Garcia chasing, will not catch up. It is 0-1. Yesterday's Salty Waves scored 2 runs in the fourth. That was it. Nobody else could cross home plate. The Waves 10 hits and error. 2 hits, 1 error for the West Coast Wild, who were flummoxed by Taylor Peacock for 4 innings, and Jasmine Chavez, that's in there for strike 2. Through the final 3, each pitcher giving up a hit. 6 total strikeouts for Chavez, 2 for Peacock, who picked up the win as the San Jose State pitcher, as that one's high for a ball. Picked up the win, her first non-Saturday appearance. Stroke to center again, but it's holding up. Dare, a short burst of speed, catches up to it, makes the catch right around the left hip, and that is back-to-back catches for her. Out number 2. Alex Garcia to the plate. Salty Waves in the black uniforms with the Wild in the white and red. Delivery to center again. And McKenna Dare has done all the work here in the top of the first. No runs, hits, or errors. And that will take us to the bottom of the first. And getting the start today for the Salty Waves is the leading pitcher in this Golden Bay Collegiate Softball League, Maddie Bellevaux, 33 1/3 innings of work. This will be her 8th start and 10th appearance. 4-1 with 21 hits given up, 8 runs all earned, 14 walks to 51 strikeouts, an ERA of 1.68. The Wisconsin Badger will be throwing to Dylan Tapia behind the plate. Allie Wolf is at first, Brooklyn House at second, Melina Alfano at short, and Alex Garcia at the hot corner. Gatewood's in left, Foreman's in right, and they sandwich Kennedy Thompson who is in dead center for the Salty Waves. Jada Montoya, the left fielder, will lead it off for the Wild, followed by shortstop Maddie Lardizabal. Harper Campanella bats third. McKenna Dare in the cleanup role. Addison Myers batting fifth. Lily Rice in the sixth hole, batting seventh. Sophia Garcia. Marina Egbert bats eighth. Batting ninth, Leah Griffel. And Warner will hit from the 10 spot in the order. It's been almost a week since Bellevue has thrown. That is a ball. Actually, almost a week since she's made a start. She did throw June 27th. That was one inning, though. And her last start coming on June the 26th. It's a strike to Montoya.
I think she got distracted by the butterfly on that last pitch. It's actually
1-2. Her last win coming on June 20th against Ducktown Quacks is not factored into the last game she has thrown. Grounded to first, to second, and then on to first for Montoya. She's out number one. That June 20th game win for Bellevue, 4 hits, throwing a shutout with 4 walks, 8 Ks. She's had more than one strikeout in every game so far, with a high of 8, coming twice. That was in her first game on June 13th against the Wild, and then the 20th against Ducktown. Facing Maddie Lardizabal. Swing and a miss. A ball and a strike to the Clemson shortstop, whose hitting streak ended yesterday. She'd gotten a hit in every game she had played in. That is 9. That a strike that surprises her, but is 1, so it's 1-2. 9-game hitting streak ending yesterday by not getting any hits in 3 trips to the plate. Delivery, swing and a miss. First strikeout for the Badger. 2 gone. She had 2 strikeouts in her last appearance on the 27th, 6 on the 26th against the Crush. That's when she got the start, but did not get a win or a loss. That's low for a ball on Harper Campanella. And that is because the team's tied after 5 innings at 5-5. Campanella, swing and a miss. 1-1. The third baseman has moved kind of up and down the order. Moves between as she hits that towards short and under the glove of Ali Fano for the first hit of today's game. Campanella was able to switch between second and third, kind of at will here for the Wild. Only hits for the Wild coming from Lily Rice and Marina Egbert yesterday. That's a strike sliding over the outer half against McKenna Dare, 0-1. Dare hitting .303 now with 10 hits and 33 at-bats. Lifted foul, out of play. Oh, and it hit the car that was driving by. Ooh, luckily I think it hit the roof or the hood, but either way, that's an unpleasant surprise. Back to our right, there's a small bleacher section, then a fence, and then the road into campus. That's straight to the backstop. 1 and 2. And that, I could hear the car coming, and the ball, you heard it thump right on it. Luckily not the windshield, that's the even worse option. High, 2-2.
No, it's all good. I'm out of one.
2 out, a runner on. Canadair, slight left leg kick, lets it ball very low. Always a risk parking here around the softball field. If I have to drive in, I know there's something going on, I just go park beyond the soccer field, which is out beyond left field. Take any foul balls out of the equation. Payoff pitch. Reach for infield, and it is dropped by Garcia. The first error of the game is the lazy pop fly hits her glove and just falls right down by her right foot. 2 on, 2 out. Addison Myers. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Good fastball by Bellevaux to open the at-bat. Myers hitting .333 with 11 hits and 33 at-bats. That's some simple math for you. 7 singles, 2 doubles, a triple, a home run, and 8 runs driven in. That's tied for second on the team. That's not helping as that swing comes up empty, 0-2. Bellevaux, 3-pitch strikeout. Gets 2 in the frame. And continues her streak that she has at least 2 or more in every game. And 2 runners left on base, a hit and an error, but no runs. And we head to the top of the second. 0-0 the score. Top of the second, Allie Wolf leads off, takes a ball. Allison Wolf hitting .414 hits, 35 at-bats. Even split, singles and doubles, 7 apiece. 6 runs batted in, 2-0. Has scored 8 times, 4 strikeouts to a walk. Delivery. 3 straight out of the zone from Mackenzie Warner. A windup, 4-pitch walk. Wolf takes her second walk of the summer campaign. Brooklyn House digs in, and that is fouled away. Brooklyn standing as a 289 hitter, 11 hits, 8 singles, 3 doubles, 4 runs driven in, 7 scored, 3 walks, 5 Ks. Change up over the outer half. Strike 2. Delivery, House, foul over to play.
Shorten up now and protect. Stay in your zone.
Warner out of Northern State University, or the Northern Sun Intercollegiate Conference. Fastball misses the inner edge. Ball and 2 strikes. Career ERA of 3.12 and a 7.4 record between 2 seasons. Reached and fouled by House. Northern went 13 and 36 this past season. Next one to House, reaching another foul. Coach Kenna has been giving her pitchers almost equal starts, innings pitched. And that's outside for a ball. 2-2. Her last start, June 26th against the Quacks. Did not factor into the decision. House launches one. Home run distance, but foul. 2 hits and a run, none earned in that game against the Quacks. 1 walk, no strikeouts. Had 4 strikeouts June the 18th. That also against the Quacks. That's her season high. Then 2 in her first appearance against the Salty Waves. And last time out yesterday on the 30th, 2 Ks. So now it's a full count. House fighting hard. We had a 15-pitch at-bat in game number 1 that resulted in a walk. She's up to 15, but Brooklyn House trying to replicate the result and does. So back-to-back walks for Mackenzie Warner, put runners at first and second. She had 2 walks in her first game back on June 13th, and now 2 here in the top of the second. Give the Salty Waves runners at first and second. Leah Griffel jogs out and has a chat with the starter. Dylan Tapia takes low outside. 1-0. Tapia hitting .364 with 11 singles and a double, 12 total hits and 33 at-bats. Second on the team with 8 runs batted in, 5 scored. Around the chest, 2-0. Throw down to second, asking to allow the runner to go to third. Throw coming in, Campanella not in time with the tag. Safe on.
Good job in there, Dylan.
Okay.
It's not stolen base because it was because of the bad throw.
Yeah.
Like in my
Yeah.
program, I have a thing that's failed pickoff.
Okay, yeah.
That's popped up the center. Wolf at third. The catch. The throw coming home. Griffel has to move off the plate, and it's a run scored. An RBI sac fly for Tapia gives her 9. Tied for the team lead, and it's 1-0. Salty Waves.
Is that stolen base then?
Huh?
Would that?
So undo.
Okay.
Undo. All right, great. And then do pitch, ball and play, fly ball, batter out,
Yeah.
sack fly, 8. Sorry, dare.
There, yeah.
Yep, done. And then move her back to first. Did not advance. Yep. Can't advance. Great. We're good.
And that
A
was
ball. And then a fly out to right.
Okay. Got it. Thank you.
Melina Alfano hitting .303 entering the day with 10 hits and 33 at bats. Hits it to right field and is caught for out number 2. Brings up Kennedy Thompson. Her 10th game, hitting .407 off 11 knocks and 27 chances. 7 singles, a double, 3 triples, 6 runs driven in. 4 runs scored, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. Brooklyn House at second. And the next turn from Warner sent to the fencing.
Swing, Ken.
No balls, 2 strikes to the University of Hawaii player. Warner looking for the inner corner. Just pushes it off. 1-2.
Go 1-2.
On its way. Reach for infield. Lardizabal. Oh. Oh, I thought she had dropped it. No, she secured it and then flipped it back to the circle. And that will do it. So a runner left on base. No hits, but a run. And a runner left. An error and 2 walks. Helping the cause of the Waves, Matt Belliveau returns with a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the second starts with Lily Rice. Fastball misses. 1-0. Hitting .320 is Rice. 8 hits, 25 ABs. 2 doubles. 6 singles. 2-0 as Belliveau misses high and away. 2-0. His pitch is swung on and missed. He was skimming in towards the dirt. Rice went after it. 2-1. Thompson, like most of the center fielders here, playing a little left of the second base bag. Stroke to third under the glove of Garcia. A base hit. And she turns and holds at first. Second hit of the game for the Wild. Bringing up Sofia Garcia. 23 at-bats, hitting .391, 9 hits, 8 singles, a double. 4 RBI with 3 runs scored, 2 walks, 3 Ks for the right fielder at pitcher for the Wild. That's strike in her half. 0-1-2 Garcia. Outfield looks a few steps in for Garcia. Outer half, good frame by Tapia. Catches the outer edge for strike 2. .0-2. Swing and a miss. K number 3. 1 down for Marina Egbert. Egbert with 9 hits, 5 singles, 3 doubles. and a home run. 6 runs driven in, 5 runs scored, a walk and a strikeout. 321 average. Strike one at the knees.
Right there, Knight.
In our half against Egbert, the NYU pitcher. Enjoying hitting here in the summer. It's hit in a couple times she's done a summer league. Swing and a miss, strike 2. But has not made a plate appearance for New York University. Oh-2. Belleville. Foul territory, and Garcia stumbled a little. I think her trailing foot nicked the bag over there on the left side, so she couldn't catch up with it. Still 0-2. Wind up. And Egbert just found a way to hit the top of the barrel to the bottom of the ball. Goes to the screen. 2 straight fouls after 2 straight strikes. Leaves things still at 0-2. Belleville takes a lot off of it, and the changeup is a fooling pitch as Egbert comes up empty. Back-to-back Ks for Belleville. Bring up Leah Griffel. 103 hitter with 2 doubles and a single in 29 at-bats. 2 runs brought in off those hits. 3 runs, 1 walk, 9 Ks. And makes a swing and a miss on her first pitch from Belleville. Next one. Fastball is missed just to the right side of the plate. Pitcher Warner on deck. Rice at first. 1-1. Fastball is zipped by before Griffel can connect. 1 ball, 2 strikes. She rolls, deals. Griffel high to left field, but it's holding up and near the line. It is hauled in by the left fielder, Gatewood. A hit and a runner left on base. 3 runners left aboard by the Wild. And that will take us to the third. 1-0 the score. Bailey Brand Castilleja leads off for the Salty Waves here in the top of the third. First pitch from Warner. Upstairs, 1-0. The catcher can also play first. Stands in batting .243, 9 hits, 5 singles, 4 doubles, 3 driven in, 4 runs, 2 walks, 6 Ks. Reaches for it. First base side. Marin Egbert's there, and she touches first for out number 1. Sage Vandemark looks at the first pitch, takes. Hitting 125 is ahead of the count, 2-0. A single and 3 trips to the plate for Sage. New Mexico and UNLV, a bit of a journey for Sage. Swains lifts it, left center field. Montoya going back, it's going to one-hop the fence. Vandemark to second, and she is in there standing up. Her second hit of the summer, and it's her first extra base hit. 1 out, double for Sage. And we have another new player.
We call that left or center?
To the left fielder. There's no like left center in this or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, she missed game 1 where she might have connected with a fellow East Coast Collegiate player. But Yaya Orozco is standing in. Milliken High School in Long Beach. Low for a ball. Delivery hit left side. Incoming freshman. Warner delivers. That's hit left side. Lardizabal backing up. Good throw across the diamond. Return to try and get Vandemark is not in time. But a ground out for Orozco. Shortstop to first. 2 gone and a runner at third. At first. You and that person will advance, and that's great. And then back to the top of the order.
So that's what you started.
Left side.
Yeah.
Skip. Top.
And that was a
Ball.
Okay, thank you.
In there, strike 1 on Alina Foreman. 1-1. Foreman entering with a 303 average, 10 hits, 8 singles, 2 doubles. Tied for the team lead in RBI with 9. Could make it 10 with a single, but that's a chopper foul. 1 and 2. Her and Gatewood trailing Avery Cordell of the Crush for runs batted in amongst all players. Cordell up to 12. Delivery from Warner. Popped up. It's going to get out. And it's going to hit the fence. Pop up. Foul territory. Loy Rice calls for it, and a foul out to the third baseman is how this inning closes. But the Salty Waves get their first hit, but they leave Vandemark over at third. And we will head on to the bottom of the third, still 1-0. Mackenzie Warner from the circle to the batter's box, hitting 111 this summer. 2 singles and 18 at-bats. And a nice little compliment with 2 RBIs as well as 2 runs scored. 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. First pitch swings and it goes opposite way but foul toward Allie Wolf at first. 0-1. Clear, warm day here in Costa Mesa as we plow our way towards the 4th of July holiday. It's already July. The year is almost half over. That's wild as Warner can't catch up. 0-2. We will have games the next 2 days. Take the 4th, the 5th, and the 6th off, and then return next week with the final run and a swing and a miss. Out number 1 and Belleville with 5 now in the contest. Concluding a week from Friday, the championship games. Jada Montoya hitting .294, 9 singles and a triple. 10 total hits and 34 ABs entering the day. Looks at ball 1.
Top lineup.
0 for 1 today with a ground out is Montoya. The left fielder crouched over, hits it left side between short and third. Textbook ground ball single for Montoya. Third hit in the game for the Wild, who are out hitting the Salty Waves, but the category that matters, the run tally, it's the Waves 1, the Wild 0 as for now. Lardizabal. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Belleville bringing the heat. 15 hits, tied with Comstock for the team high for Lardizabal. 8 RBI second. That one rings the fence on the fastball. Wild pitch. Montoya into scoring position with 1 out and a 1-1 count. Ball 2, that's low and outside. Lardizabal and Comstock entering the day tied for 4th for hits in the league, 1 behind Savannah Gatewood. Cordell second with 17. Alyssa Deflison in the top spot with 19. Lardizabal to left, it's hanging up though, and Montoya will have to scamper back, and she does tag up. Hard hit ball, but right into the mitt of the left fielder Gatewood. Runner at second, but 2 outs for Harper Campanella. Hitting .375. 3 doubles is the team lead, and she hits that one high in there left field, and there again is Gatewood. Turned a little this way and that, but near the track, hauls it in. Perhaps a home run anywhere else, but not today, not at the large Vanguard softball field. A hit and runner left on base, and we move to the 4th. 1-0 the score. Top of the fourth, Addison Myers to right field. And Sofia Garcia, 27 innings of work, makes her 9th appearance. So Warner at 9, Garcia now at 9, Egbert's at 9. Again, the Wild are just about even Steven when it comes to numbers for all three of their pitchers. Garcia enters with an ERA of 1.55, 12 strikeouts, 8 walks, 34 hits, 14 runs. Only 6 of those have been earned. And her first pitch, strike one on the inner half to Savannah Gatewood. 2 for 3 yesterday was Gatewood as one hops into the catching gear of Griffel. 2 singles for Gatewood as she enters the day hitting .444. 16 hits, 10 singles, 3 doubles, 3 triples, 9 runs batted in. Right to third. And the throw's a little high, but Egbert keeps the right foot planted, and it's out number 1.
Who's at first? It just says.
Egbert.
Okay, so let's fix that.
Yeah, great. Gatewood, again, one of the better hitters. Entered the day second in quality at bats. That's hit to the fence, 0-1. Third in total hits, second in runs batted in. Alex Garcia, 1 for 3 yesterday. Lifted foul for strike number 2. 0 for 1 today. All but 4 players had hits yesterday for the Salty Waves. Delivery, high, 1-2. Garcia comes set, rolls it home. Rip foul. Remains 1-2. Garcia threw 2 innings yesterday, 6 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned, 1 strikeout. Last start was on the 27th against Ducktown. That's outside. 2-2. She went 3 innings that day, 4 hits, a run unearned, 2 walks and a K. Only had 1 bad day, June 19th, 9 hits, 7 runs against the Crush, working all 7 innings that day. Towards short, Lardy-Zabel. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 4th. Allie Wolf digs in after a 2 for 3 day yesterday, scored 1 of the runs. And she got a double. That's a ball. She and Brooklyn House getting doubles yesterday. (2-0). Lewis Clark player steps on the stripe, and Wolf skies it to left center field. It's holding up though near the track. It is caught by Dare, and that is another 3 up, 3 down inning for the West Coast Wild, who trail by 1. Maddie Bellevaux, after a little bit of rest, in good shape so far. She returns for the bottom of the 4th next. Bottom of the fourth, McKenna Dare leads off. Fastball outside, 1-0. Reached on error last time up. Yesterday's game 0 for 3. 2-0, back-to-back heaters outside the strike zone. Dare with the left leg out, brings it square. Has a 3-0 count in her favor. Five Ks for Belleville so far. Rolls through, kicks off the mound, and has strike number 1 on the outer half. Good comeback pitch. And the 3-1 pumped into the same spot. Makes it full. Brings the off speed inside, and Dare sensed it, sends it to the fencing. Second payoff pitch. Tapia laying down the signals. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 6 for Maddie. Brings up Addison Myers, who was a strikeout victim her first time up. Eight RBI, second on the team for Myers. Chasing Comstock, who's out for a couple days, will return soon. Hit grounded foul. 0-1. Breeze picking up. Dylan Tapia asking, what does it take to hit a home run here at the VU softball field? The answer is you don't need any of that. So especially as the afternoon goes on and the breeze picks up, that will hamper any effort. That's a swing and a miss for strike 2. 0-2 to hit 1 yard. As the wind blows from center field towards home plate. Anything in the air will get blown slightly backwards / down. That's ball on the fastball. 1-2. So you need a nice, tasty pitch down the middle. Very little wind. And probably earlier in the day is better for the atmospheric conditions. And that is a strikeout.
Do you think that you got like pranked?
So strikeout number 7. And number 8 could be well on its way as Lily Rice, 1 for 1 with a single, is trailing 0-2 in her second at-bat. And that is the result. So 3 up, 3 down, 3K inning for the Badger. A very quiet 4 innings offensively for the Wild. But they're not letting the waves get to them either. We'll see what happens as we head to the 5th.
wiener dog.
That sounds so
And it's
Brooklyn
the size
House
with the full golden
steps
long
up,
fur. It's
leading
awesome.
off
You want to see pictures?
the top of the
It's
fifth
so funny.
for the
And it's just
Salty
mysterious
Waves.
little guy.
Oh my god. Do they get along?
Yeah, they're besties.
That's awesome.
0 for 0. Took a walker first time up. And that one almost bounces in and hits her. 1 0.
So funny.
Hi, honey.
So cute.
That's crazy.
It's like
Such a good
almost
dog.
a year. It's so cute.
It's crazy how much the wiener dog. It really is like a
Mhm.
wiener dog just
Yeah.
with the golden.
Yep.
Garcia, first time going through the Salty Wave order. That's lifted right side of the infield, and that will be caught by Lily Rice. 1 up, 1 down for Garcia. We now have Dylan Tapia at the plate. Brought in the only run last time up. A sac fly to center. The difference so far. Looks at the first pitch, takes a riser ball for a 1-0 count.
You like stopped petting her and
Oh.
just like looked up at you, Justin.
Like, what's her name again?
Got my companion Honey here with us today as that's hit up into shallow left field. Lardizabal has it and calls off Montoya coming in behind her for out number 2.
Hey, you got pretty eyes. Yeah.
Leah Alfano will fly out her first time up.
Face. He's happy.
First pitch on its way, Garcia. That's hit to right field. It's down. Could be a play at first, though. Not in time. Second hit of the game for the Salty Waves. Alfano going opposite field, plops it down in front of Myers.
You got this, kid.
Kenny Thompson pop up her first time at the plate. That going to Lardizabal at shortstop. Swain hits it same spot, bouncer, and no play at first. Back-to-back singles the same direction. Alfano and Thompson working inside pitch, trailing the bat, and hitting it to shallow right field. Bailey Brand Castilleja a ground out her first time up. Chance to extend the lead. Two on, 1 out. Sofia Garcia brings it home. Strike down the middle. Change up. 0-1. Next one. Hit to third. Campanella in the glove will go to her base. And that will retire the side. So fielder choice for Brown Castilleja leaves 2 aboard, 2 hits in the inning. After their first couple pop outs, a pair of base knocks, and then the ground out will take us to the bottom of the 5th, still 1-0. Bottom 5, Yaya Orozco throws her first pitch outside for strike 1, lefty south. Pawn now in the game for the Salty Waves. Her first game, and she's facing Garcia, who is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Brings the next one chin high, a ball and a strike. One on its way. That's outside. 2 and 1.
He charges the field.
1-0 here, bottom of the 5th. Next one. And Garcia to the left center gap. Going. Thompson makes the catch. Route number 1. Maria Edbert, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Certainly a difference in tempo here, as that's a strike on the outer half between Orozco and Beliveau. So I think Garcia and now Egbert are trying to size up the way it's coming off the hand and the speed it's coming in at. There's so much speed from the Badger. This is a little slower. Egbert left side. Garcia. Good throw. 2 up, 2 down. For Orozco, Leah Griffel. 0 for 1 with a fly out. On its way. A ball. Bailey Brown, Castlejon now catching, replacing Tapia. Everything else staying the same for now. Ball outside. Orozco Fados over the outer half. Appeal, no swing. 2 balls, no strikes. Griffel lances that one foul. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike to the catcher for the Wild, who looks at ball 3. Orozco puts the left foot on the stripe, pushes forward. Very not too far behind second base. It is caught, and it's 3 up, 3 down. And that will take us to the 6th. Still 1-0. Sage Vandermark, 1 for 1 with a double, her first extra base hit on her second hit of the summer season. Facing Marina Egbert, who wants to go through the signs again. Now has it from Griffel. Low pitch. 4-ball. Egbert leading the team with now 10 appearances. The other 2 on 9, an ERA of 3.76. 33 hits, 17 runs, 14 were earned. 10 walks, 18 strikeouts. The NYU pitcher gets a strike on the inner corner. 2-1 to Sage. Orozco on deck. Egbert delivers. Pop foul to make it an even 2-2 count. Vandermark, a foul, this time left side on the ground. Rolled all the way to the corner. Montoya had to go fetch it, so it takes an extra moment for the rock to come back to Egbert in the circle. Hits have been in premium, only 3 per side so far in this contest. And both teams normally pretty good from the plate. That's a ball. Full count. The Waves hitting 320 as a team. The Wild 327. Past couple games have been close between them. 2-0, and this one's 1-0. Payoff pitch. Floater to left center field is going to get down for a hit. So Vandermark, 2 for 2 today. First multi-hit game. And back to the... And now we will have Orozco, and then we'll go to the top of the order. Yaya ground out her first time up. The lefty hits it on the left side. Campanella goes to second. The slide is close. The relay is not in time, and Vandermark is out on the fielder's choice. Now to the top of the order. Orozco will be pinch run for by Vandermark, I think. And she stays at first on a pitch that skips into Griffel. 1-0 to Foreman. 0 for 2 with 2 balls up in the air to center, and then a foul out to third. Egbert's 1-0. Hit, but right to Lardizabal, and it turns into a quick double play. Line out to the shortstop, over to first, and that will send us to the bottom of the 6th inning with a 1-0 score. Warner, and then top of the order in the bottom of the 6th for the West Coast Wild. 0 for 1 is the starter. And moved over to first base. Looks at ball 1 on the dirt. The Wild 382 OBP as a team. 104 total hits. 58 runs batted in. The Wild hitting 320, 373 OBP, 104 hits. And 55 runs batted in. Orozco can't find the zone to start the bottom of the 6th. It's 2-0. Jada Montoya on deck. Hit right field, tailing foul, and it lands in foul territory. Two balls, one strike. Warner. Slight left leg kick. Squares up, hits it into left center field. Down for a single. Mackenzie Warner. And the ball gets away from the left fielder. Warner's going to get to second on an error. A hit and an error. The second error on the game against the Wild puts Warner in scoring position. That is her third single on the summer. Fielding our left fielder. Jada Montoya, single and a ground out. Both teams now with 4 hits in the game. Outside for a ball.
Yeah, literally. I'm sure it was pretty quick.
Orozco delivers. Montoya, strike one on the outer half. Even at 1 apiece. Infield, outfield straight away here for the Waves. Bunt shown, put down, right side, doesn't hit Montoya, an infield bunt single. Out of nowhere, surprise with the bunt. Montoya right down the first base side. Wolf and Costaleja couldn't get there in time. And I think Brooklyn House, even if they had picked it up, would have been slow to get over to first. Montoya has great speed. Back-to-back singles. Runners at the corners. Lardizabal hit probably the longest home run I've seen last week as Montoya zips over to second. A ball at the plate, and Montoya picks up her 6th stolen base. Yep. 2 runners in scoring position now. That one's gonna hang up. It's close to the track. Warner tags the throw to Vandermark, and a sac fly for Lardizabal ties the game at 1-1. Two hits and an RBI sac fly. Get him on, get him over, get him home. It's concerned if Orozco gave a slower pitch that Lardizabal could tee it up. She hit one at least 340 on the fly last week, and that's going to the right center gap. This is going to score a run. Harper Campanella has at least a double. She's headed to second. She's slowing up and standing in safely. She switches places with Montoya, and it's 2-1.
Wait, wait, sorry, I got mixed up.
Six hits now for the Wild, and Campanella her 4th double and her 8th RBI.
And the last pitch was a ball.
Strike. 0-1 to McKenna Dare. Crosses the outer edge. 0-2. Lewis Clark hitters. Eating back-to-back here, Campanella and Dare. Dare, though, 0 for 1 with a strikeout, reaching on an error. Drop pop fly by Garcia last time in the first inning. Foul tip keeps her alive. Oh, 2. Orozco gets set. Comes home. Outside. Close to the plate, but not close enough. A ball and 2 strikes. Coming set. Orozco. Dare. Couldn't keep up with it, but got enough to see another pitch. Still 1-2 after the foul. Three hits now in the bottom of the 6th for the West Coast Wild, who have vaulted to a lead. 3-1. Dare right back to right center field, and she is going to switch places with Campanella. Dare looking up is going to be stopped at second. Back-to-back RBI doubles for the Lewis Clark duo. Three to 1, and Bailey Brand Castilleja will go talk to Orozco with Addison Myers 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts coming to the plate. 1 out here, bottom of the 6th. McKenna Dare with her 3rd double and her 6th RBI of the summer. Both Lewis Clark players going to the right center gap. Almost in the same spot, rolling to the fence. The delivery outside, misses for a ball. The windup. Hit right to short. Vandermark diving in is Dare, and that is out number 2. Lily Rice a single and a strikeout. 1 for 2. And still a runner on second. McKenna Dare looking to make it 4 to 1. Lead is 3 to 1. Rice, oh dear. Throw down to second, not in time. Good placement by the throw. On the throw by Baron Castilleja. Rice at the plate, though, a swing she will want to forget. She swung well in front of it and then dropped the bat for good measure. Gathers herself and looks at the next one from Orozco. Off the fence, up above the Salty Wave dugout. 0-2 now. Next one. High for a ball. 1-2. Throw a little beyond Orozco, but over to second base. On its way. High, ball 2. Two out and a runner on second. Bottom of the 6th. From down 1 to ahead 2. 3 to 1. The Wild. 3 in the frame. Foul keeps Rice alive. Single by Warner started it off. Montoya with a bunt single. Warner got the second on an error. Sac fly from Lardizabal. Doubles for Campanella and Dare. Rice swings and hits another foul. Nice trying to dial in the speed here from Orozco. Single could make it 4-1. And the next one she reaches for, and it's much the same. Another foul up over the fence this time. 2-2, and this will be the 8th pitch of the AB. On its way. So we'll see pitch 9 as Rice continues to chunk him to the fencing. A lot on the outer half from Orozco. Lefty not bringing it inside. Has the sign. And that's a fastball just above the chest for a full count. Wind up, payoff, popped up, headed towards foul territory, a long run, and no one's gonna catch it. Foreman and Alfano trying to track it down, but neither trajectory got there in time. So 10 pitches down, no result. Full count to Lily Rice. Ball on the left hip for Orozco, who's in the motion. A walk. Grand result for Rice. Sees double-digit pitches and brings up Sofia Garcia after the base on balls. Garcia with a strikeout and a fly out here today, 0 for 2. There's some Lewis Clark magic in the air, though, here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Campanella and Dare driving in runs. Could Garcia end up at second and driving her teammate? That's outside, 1-0. The 8th batter of the inning here for the Wild. Strike one at the belt outer half. Fro goes to second. Second one, that's pretty much on target for Brancaste delay, huh? Dare steady and safely, though, by the time it arrives. On its way. Hit to right field. Foul. A ball and 2 strikes to Garcia. Garcia gets into a crouch. Orozco has the sign. Brings it home. Down the middle. And that will do it. So a walk and a strikeout for Orozco brings the frame to a close. 2 runners left on base. But the damage is done. 4 hits and a sac fly, bring in 3 runs, and it's 3-1 as we head to the top of the 7th. Marina Egbert will face
Top lineup.
Gatewood, Garcia, and Wolf. First pitch, hitter half, strike one.
No. Not for me. Yes. No.
Good. 0-2.
Yep.
Both pitches, strikes called looking. Gatewood ground out and a fly out. Swings, lifts it deep, home run distance, but foul.
Oh, that was a good hit.
That would have made it interesting. A quick turn to a one-run game. Only the Crush and the Wild have hit home runs, 7 between the two sides, by 4 different players for the Wild, 3, 2 by Tiana Johnson for the Crush, 1 for Cordell. 0-2 again. That's in the infield, charging, and Myers for out number 1. Alex Garcia ground out and a fly out 0 for 2. Egbert comes set. Strike one on the outer half at the knees. Good pitch to start things off for Egbert. The next one. Hit right side to Campanella in the basket. And that's 2 up, 2 down. And it comes down to Allie Wolf, who has a walk and a fly out 0 for 1. Then Brooklyn House, if she finds a way aboard. Egbert has the sign. And it's hit to short. Lardizabal, it sticks to her glove. And it's just like that, a ground out to do it. And the West Coast Wild come from 1 down to a 3 spot in the bottom of the 6th when it mattered, and they will take the win 3-1 to improve to 10-3 atop the leaderboard here in the Golden Bay Collegiate League. The Salty Waves drop to 7-5-1, equal with the Orange County Crush. And the schedule pits the Wild and the Crush, so the Waves have a chance to pull a couple games back against the Wild. If the Crush can do them a favor, they will be playing the Salty Waves the next 2 days. Your totals in the game that took 1 hour and 28 minutes for the Salty Waves. A run, 4 hits, 2 errors, and 4 runners left on base, with Orozco taking the loss, a walk, and a strikeout. Maddie Bellevue, no decision, but 7 strikeouts. For the Wild, 7 hits, no errors, and 6 runners left on base to score 3 runs and take the victory. Marina Egbert improves to 5-2 as she gets the win late in the decision-making process. Only gave up a hit, but no walks or strikeouts. Jada Montoya, 2 singles, 1 bunt, and a ground out, 2 for 3. A sac fly, RBI for Lardizabal, strikeout line out, has her at 0 for 2. Single and an RBI double for Harper Campanella, reaching on an error, a strikeout and an RBI double for McKenna Dare, 1 for 2. 0 for 3 was Myers. A walk, single, and a strikeout for Lily Rice, 1 for 2. 0 for 3 was Sophia Garcia. Egbert was 0 for 2. Griffin 0 for 2. Strikeout and a single, 1 for 2 was Warner. Lena Foreman 0 for 3. A couple pop-ups and a line out into a double play. Fly out, ground out, pop out for Gatewood 0 for 3. 0 for 3 was Garcia. Wolf was 0 for 2 with a walk. Same with Brooklyn House, though 0 for 1 with a walk. Sac fly RBI for Dylan Tapia. And a pop out leaves her at 0 for 1. A single and a fly out for Alifano, 1 for 2. Same for Candy Thompson. A single and a pop out. A fielder's torch and a ground out for Bailey Brancastilleja, 0 for 1. Sage Vandemark, 2 for 2, a single and a double. And Orozco, a fielder's choice and a ground out, 0 for 1. Bellevue, the pitcher of the game, dominant performance from her, kept the Wild pretty much at bay. 7 Ks is pretty good, but the offense player game hard to decide. Not a ton individually that stands out, but yeah. We'll say Harper Campanella with a single and that RBI double that put the team ahead. And she then scored the insurance run to make it 3-1. Justin Burtis saying thank you so much for watching on this Tuesday afternoon. Hope you enjoyed a close game between the Wild and the Waves. We'll be back at 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. tomorrow. Salty Waves, Ducktown Quacks at 1, and the Wild paying the crush at 10 a.m. I will see you then.